Hey Generals, is Ransoa again, aka Rans, and I'm coming back with another video. I just played a really great 4v4, awesome 4v4 for Fortress Avalanche, and just some random people. I'm not really sure who was playing, but it was a really close game. I think you guys will enjoy it. A little history here. I just went onto the Game Replays forums, and I was looking around, and I saw the post about the top 100 players of the Golden Age, they called it, the 2005 to 2009. That's roughly the time when I played. That's when Div was successful. Yeah, so that's when I had gotten good. But I actually started playing this game the day or the week it came out in 2003, I believe. I played in 2003. I was like 12 or I was 13 at the time. So I was a kid. I played with my cousin, who some of you, very few you might remember as Music Harmony. He was also Cute Pink Bunnies and some other names. My cousin was pretty good at this game. I was not. That was one of the first games online I actually ever even played, besides Warcraft. So I played Warcraft 2 anyway. So I played that, and I played with people called Wolfpack. I think Nurt, Gnurt. Oh God, Pippi? I mean, none of you know who these people are. But they were some of the original pro 4v4 players when this game first came out. And it was interesting because when it first came out, it wasn't actually as popular as you might think it was. It really became popular in oh God, 2004, and then 2005, 2006, 2007 just was the, of course people say the golden age, but yeah, when it first came out, people weren't really very, it wasn't that popular. People would play it, but not too many people were that interested in it. I played a little bit. I played for about a month, I guess. I probably played about 70 games. But I remember these games, and what the thing to do would be a 4v4 Fortress Avalanche. And it was a big deal, and everyone was there was even a community, a sub community there for 4v4s with some of the people I named. Another one was Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy was actually a money hacker. He was caught money hacking, like in the game, actually spending his money on things when he didn't actually have the supplies, and it would crash the game every time he did it. It'd be a serious error. So no one really figured it out until one day we saw him pretty much spend money that there was no way he could have done it during the game. So we went back and looked, and we noticed it was a crashed error, and then it kept happening, and I was like, okay, well, this is definitely hacking. At the time when this game first came out, one of the things I first remember is playing Quick Match, and the very first thing that happened to me during the Quick Match was a gigantic plane just went over my base and dropped a Scud Storm on my base. Okay, this was in Quick Match, so that's how hackable this game was. People don't realize that this game is extremely hackable. That's why Map Hack, I don't even know, it was probably out within the first 2 months. I mean, because there was already Money Hack, and there was easily, all kinds of other different hacks. So I'm pretty sure that was all in the first month or so. Now, besides that, I would play, 4v4s, and I was a GLA player. I played GLA, like GLA. It was totally horrible. No, at the time, people weren't even like. This is when people figured out how to sell their command center. The very first month, somebody figured out Dual War Factory. Oh yeah, and I remember. Oh God, I can't remember his name anymore. Pillars, yes. He was one of the best 1v1ers, and he played against. I don't remember the guy's name, but he was a GLA player, and they had some amazing games. And apparently Pillars was a ex-old gamer. He played some other RTS professionally a long time ago, but they were like considered the best of the very early game. I mean, this is when people weren't even playing this game very much. So yeah, so I love the 4v4s. I wasn't very good. Wolfpack was pretty good. He played GLA. I wasn't very good, but at the same time, a lot of people were money hacking and other ways hacking. So, but it was really fun, and I played that, and then I quit for 2 years pretty much until 0 Hour came back, and then I played 0 Hour a lot, and that was a pretty good 4v4 player. But I never really got into the 1v1s. Actually, I was mainly a team player. In 0 Hour, I liked because GLA was stronger, but 0 Hour when it first came out, no one remembers this. but maybe some of you guys do. The tunnel building speed was literally instant. Like the tunnel was built so fast and it was so unbalanced, and it took a couple patches before they actually balanced it. Actually, this game as well, but it was worse than 0 Hour. In fact, they never officially even patched it correctly. It was never really that balanced. I mean, Super Weapon General was always pretty bad. There was no reason to really pick Super Weapon General, and all the vanilla USA, China, and GLA, some 0 Hour pros can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they were pretty bad for most of 0 Hour's history. So yeah, I played 0 Hour when that came out, and I guess I'm telling you all this because this reminded me of this, and I love 4v4s. But I was originally a team player, and before even Skinny or Veds even played this game, I played in 2003. Not trying to say I brag or anything, but I played in 2003 just for a month. And so I know a little bit about it, but then I came back. When I came back in 2005, people were already much better at this game, and that's when the community started to grow. I was very lucky to join when there'd be at least 3 4v4s or 3v3 games. It would be like 3v3, exclamation, pro, all caps, and like a bunch of other plus signs, and that would be the name. And we would join those, and people would play, and it's a good community, and people had a 1v1 scene too. I didn't even start clan warring really until, gosh, I joined Revolution with Quasis and Squawk, and that was really fun because I looked up to these guys. Squawk and Quasis, both are older than me. Squawk, he's got a great, he's literally a professor of USA. I mean, he's had a lot of problems with USA because he's trying to make it work. I don't know anyone who spent more time literally trying to figure out how to win with USA than Squawk is. And Quasis was classic. Quasis consistently played for a long time, and he played a lot of 1v1s. He was horrible in team games, which is hilarious. I mean, people might not know this, but Quasis was pretty bad in team games. He might be hearing this. If he listens to this, he'd be like, "Fuck you! You don't know this." But no, I remember he was pretty bad at team games, but he was great at 1v1 because he had a lot of experience. Something else I read on the forums today was old. I haven't been on in so long. I read a topic about the top 100 Golden Age players, like I was talking about, and Skinny said, like, even the best players, when they come back to this game, it takes them at least a month or two to get back. And I kind of agree with that. A lot of people are confused at the rankings a lot of the times, or who was good and who was not. And it's because everyone played at different times, and some people remember people when they were bad, and some people remember people when they were good. So, yeah, that's why you have this kind of bias in terms of who's good and who's not. Of course, there's some players who have been playing long enough consistently good, like Dead Clown, for example, or Skinny, or even Veds, who, consider top players. So, I mean, that's one of the things to consider. I don't know. It's probably outdated, but I just saw that topic. I think somebody posted in it, and I just read through 25 pages, so I figured I'd talk about it a little bit. And talk about my starts in this game. And, yeah, I mean, I played from 2005 to 2008. I read it, 2007, 2008. And then my greatest achievement in this game, I'd say, was with Divine Intervention. We winning all of the 4 months in a row or whatever, and then it fell apart. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other clans I was in. I think I was in DHZ for a little bit. Disposable Heroes, that was kind of cool. First, I'm not sure if I was in, I don't think I was in First. I don't know. I really don't remember, but I don't know. There's a bunch of clans that have come and gone in this game, and it's interesting to talk about. But let's get back to the game. I'm sorry about that. I was probably way too long. But some people might be interested in this. All right. Well, it's a 4v4. This is me. I'm up here, China. We got Amo. They're playing with him a lot. These are players that are. This is like the new school. The new school. The double new school. The triple new school. This is like the new freshman senior class. I don't know. But anyway, we got China all across the top here. And this is our guy here. This is our ally. He's GLA, and this is Joeyson. I'm not sure who he is. I think Amo is going to be a decent build. Noob 00 actually gets in a lot of trouble here. He's getting denied his only little expansion here. A great tunnel placement by Meanie. I remember Meanie. He's been around for a while. This is also pretty good teleportation by Joeyson, but you'll see that the USA player does a kind of interesting strat. He only takes one supply, and he kind of messes up. He actually has to sell this. Meanwhile, by the way, I'm just getting MiGs. I kept my command center, yeah, because, you know, I need, I do this actually in 4v4s. This is the way I used to play, even though, I mean, only on this map. If it was like Whiteout or Twilight Flame, I would never keep my command center because there's too many drops. But in this game, usually, I mean, I saw USA was here. I didn't think there'd be too many drops. So I'm helping out with Gats. I'll get a little warm-up Gat kill here. And another Gat kill. I think, no, he actually kills me. Trying to scout this out. Red's trying to do pretty much the same thing I'm doing. He's in the middle. Purple is actually being able to take mid, but Pink is really helping. And Green has just got this on lockdown. Orange can't really do much, unfortunately. You get kind of unlucky sometimes if you know you get kind of locked down in this little base here. You shouldn't have built MiGs, but that's fine. I see this here, and I think I come and see my MiGs to kind of help out. This is a pretty good fight in the middle. It's Gatlings and missile defenders versus Gatlings, and just Purple's holding it down. I'm trying to help him out, but there's so many Gatlings here, and if he had attacked, I don't think it would have been hard to hold that off. But Blue's doing pretty good. He's denying this USA, so this position and this position get kind of screwed, because he has nothing. I mean, he only has one supply depot. Red's doing a pretty good job. He's got good supplies over here, and so is Purple. So I'm just using my MiGs. This is kind of how I used to play. I would get airfields, airfields, and use MiGs because MiGs are awesome. They're even better in 0 hour. You guys who played 0 hour. Play a little defensively because I knew that they were going to try to attack us soon. I should have helped out mid a little bit more, but I was using my MiGs and sending Gats over here. I sent like 6 Gats over here. You might have saw a couple of them, and they got pretty much destroyed. So this USA knew he was going to be playing like defense, and he played a really good defense. So we got a Gat over here, a little Gat wars. Really nice lock-ons this whole match, but I got level 2 Gat and a bunch of tanks over here. I got to heal this guy with like 0 health. He's like the things I've seen. I'm just gonna stay here forever. He's like Battle Master reporting. Oh no, that's not Chinese. Anyway, little lock-ons here. Blue's. Oh man, I kind of blocked it. Oh, it didn't really matter. But Blue's gonna get some damage here. So we're denying this supply for a long time, but at the same time they've denied this supply. So as you can kind of see, there's a little bit of a pattern to Fortress Avalanche. Actually, people might not know this, but you kind of get to see it. And the Gatlings gets missile defenders, not the best. These Gatlings aren't really doing too much, but I think we end up winning this. These are level 2, so he's got a lot of forces. I tried to kill some, but this is really good micro here. So he just pretty much died. I think airfield was a bad choice. Who gets it? Ink Ammo gets it, and he just sells all his things. So it's looking really bad for Team 1, which I would say the top team. So it's just me, us 3 versus 4, and they have almost the entire map. Only good thing is we've secured this back, and we've denied this, and we do have middle. So we have a little bit of help here. Then my Battle Master's doing some damage here. I think I take out a lot of things with these 2 guys. I started getting hackers because I know this is going late, and plus, in Fortress Avalanche, there's actually very little supplies. Very little. You usually get 2 supplies, and that's about it. And you might get your oil, but I was gonna take it, but he had already taken it, so which is fine because I went GLA to accelerate their black market production, you know. So I'm doing if this was 0 hour, I'd be a little more confident in building hackers because hackers are actually great in 0 hour. But in this game, they're not very good, but because they're so easily killed by anthrax or anything. Losing MiGs here, this is going to cause a lot of problems, and in fact, I send like 4 flamers over there, and they can't kill it, because he's got good lock-on skills, so. I try to, like, position a little bit, a little maneuvering, a little positioning, posturing, that's what it's called, posturing. Try to posture up, can't really do it. In fact, I'm going to lose this Overlord pretty much for no reason. He gets 2 kills, he almost paid for himself, but not quite. Flamer just got annihilated. Teal's not much to look at, but over here, Blue, with a tunnel right here, yeah, he sent a worker over there. It was really smart. Great job on Joeyson to be able to secure this, and he's able to, with the help of some Gats, really kind of almost. Oh, I didn't even see that before, but almost take back this little area here. But at least he gets the supply and this supply back too. So things are looking better. Oh, I think that was him. Okay, yeah, he was able to stop that. Good thing that wasn't a terrorist. So basically, doing a little bit of focus fire here to try to get these things down with my, messed up with my MiGs a little bit there, but I was like, oh shit, there's some Humvees over there. But, we're posturing back a little bit. So we got this secured, but it's still not looking good for us. We're starting to lose middle a little bit. USA's kind of hitting their stride. This USA over here, I think he's already got a strat center, yeah, so that's not good. This GLA player, he's got a palace. But we are ahead on the economy. I mean, definitely hackers and black markets, and this is pretty fortified. It's going to be hard to get through this. I mean, you can use general's powers, but you know, it's still going to be pretty hard to do that, especially if they have no vision. Which I don't think they did. Yeah, I don't think they did. Might have been a mistake by them. I don't even think he has a command center yet. Yeah, he does not. I don't think he has the powers too. So another attack, a bunch of score wars over here. Jarvan's coming around, probably gonna do some damage. I'm using my MiGs a lot, just killing stuff, just trying to kill as much as possible. I had to kill this because I was tired of them just unbunkering it, doing really good micro, but I try to hold on. Oh my god, and this is horrible. He's got Pathfinders. Pink is extremely strong now because he was able to pretty much he had the safe spot, and I had the safe spot, so I should be strong as well. So but I am pretty strong. You'll see at the end of this, I did a lot of damage. I think this was a mine. Oh, I think I dropped these here, or somebody did. Pink's doing a good job cleaning this up. Little dozer's just like, yeah, this is what I do for a living. I just clear mines and save these Humvees from all dying. Can't really do much with the Humvees though. I mean, you kind of can. I'm using some more damage here, and I'm actually allowing this push to do some damage on the buildings, but we're still in a lot of trouble. The Subvert in here. We do have the Chinese general powers, which are pretty strong, but yeah, Pink has got a little bit too much stuff. We didn't really get to kill anything. The Humvees are getting some of our MiGs, I think. None of these MiGs actually survive. Okay. But he's also getting hackers, so Amo is smart. We were both smart. I think we know how to play this late game. Unfortunately, we're losing middle now, so, you know, it looks like we're going to lose. I think this is, yeah, I got his command center. I needed to do that just so I could delay the timing on his general's powers. I almost got away with it, but I also had stolen 1,000 from that. I was going to stay there for a while. I think he figured me out. I used to do that sometimes. We get a little firestorm here, get like 4 kills, but I think I lose a MiG. We got a Scudstorm up, so I'm sure he has. No, he doesn't have that much money. Nobody's really floating too bad. But we can't really attack, and especially with the threat of J4 losing Overlords, it's a little scary. You don't want to lose any Overlords to heroes. So I get a little kill here. Trying to break this down so we can actually get back into this middle and deny this. And Blue has a good Scorp force coming in. I think he only has 1 arms dealer, which is crazy. All right, but we try to come in. I try to clear up some of this with my Gats. Gats Overlords. You know that's not very good. These Humvees, luckily, don't really have much in them, and they're actually all gonna die right here. Blue's gonna come in from, God, let me know where. I think he went around this way to save this base. Not really much use to the supplies though, except for getting this, and this is a huge Humvee force. Humvees and 4v4s have always been really good, but Blue gets this hidden tunnel here, and this is where things start getting bad for their team because everything's out of position for him. He's gonna lose a lot of buildings. He might even, I think he loses his strat center. I'm not sure. He loses power. Paladins are coming in, but I'm ready to use my MiGs to help him out. Oh shit! Yeah, he's got J4. He's just sniping away over here. Oh, he got in there. Okay. They can actually hold this, which is pretty sad. He just uses, yeah, there we go. He's using his J4 for that, and then Pink's coming to help because he needs to help his team. That kind of gives us us 3 up here in the top a little bit more time to, actually us 2. It's just us 2 now. Yeah, it's us. Wait. Yeah, it's us 2. Okay, sorry. To get back into the swing of things. But meanwhile, Pink's pretty much killing Teal. Teal has not much left. He's going to run his dozer. I think his dozer dies, and that's the end of Teal, so he quits. So whether he does have this. We're kind of holding it down over here. Green has got some black markets, but so is Blue. Blue's got some black markets. He's got 5 almost on the way. 6, 7? I'm not sure. But he built Scudstorm early, which I like to see because he knew also, I figured, that this is going to be a late game. So, especially, you know, if we have middle, it's about even. Trying to do some damage, maybe get some snipes with my MiGs over here. Meanwhile, this Scorp force is against Crusaders, and it's going to be hard for Crusaders really to beat Scorpions. I mean, you really need the Paladins. Crusaders aren't bad. They're not horrible against Scorpions. They're about like 1 Crusader equals 1 Scorpion, I guess, but they're cheaper. They're a little bit slower, so they're not as efficient fighters. Yeah, especially with the J4 round. But he cleaned this up pretty decently, you know. That's actually a pretty cool battle. We're still making over here, but he's still mining. But we're all mining this. This is what happens on this Forza Avalanche. Everybody's like sending all their shit to mine. Unfortunately for USA, it's a little harder for them to do that. But we got trucks just somehow surviving. This I should have killed this a little earlier, but I didn't. I think well, did I? Hold on a second. I killed some of these, trying to get some more scorps. Just trying to do as much damage as I can. As you can see, my KD is like pretty strong. 104 to 47. That's the best. Pretty sure that's the best, but that's to be expected with my MiG strat. So, warrior has fallen. Oh, okay. I heard a warrior has fallen. Let's look for it. Oh man, saves that. I'm not sure what that was. I think that was. It might have been an airfield. I don't know. We secure middle again, but almost all the oils are dead. I think I had taken this oil at one point, but at the same time, blue is just super strong. I mean, this is why GLA is the best late game, because they have. You get these tunnels everywhere. You can really do some damage. You can kind of get everywhere, and that's pretty much it. This force was so strong. I mean, look how many scorpions that is. There's not really much they could have done. I think they disconnected at the end, but yeah. So that was a pretty cool match. I like to see this, the 47, 104, you know, KD or whatever. But it really doesn't. It's really not that. It doesn't really mean that much. You know, it's not saying that. Oh my gosh, I'm so good that I had this great KD. It doesn't really mean that, because if I was in a different spot, I would have done a lot worse. If I was middle, if I was just anywhere facing an enemy, would have been a lot worse. Lots of resources gathered by Purple, which I was surprised, because he must have controlled mid for a little bit longer than I thought, because I thought blue would have the most since GLA had so many black markets. But I had decent. I thought I had a little bit more than this, but I guess since I had no oils and I just had to rely on hackers, poor Orange, you know, didn't have much at all. He was out real fast, but yeah. Actually, and I think blue. Oh man, I'm sorry about this. But I think blue actually got the power from orange. So that's why there was so many scorpions, and that's why power GLA is so important. And 0 hour or generals. Back when I was saying I was playing generals, if you could get power and just mass scorpions, pretty much was almost unbeatable. People didn't transition to Chinook or Comanches well. There was no helix, so you know. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was kind of a longer game, but it was a 4v4, and I knew 4v4s are not easy to cast. I hope I did a decent job. Let me know in a comment or something. Alright guys, thanks. Ranso, I'll talk to you later. Bye.